Hi, my name is Logan Zelk. I am a student at Yale University. I'm junior studying philosophy and religious studies. So I'll just get right into it. One, why do you think I would be good for this program? Why should it be me? For two reasons. One, practical experience. I grew up raising five siblings with my single mom in poverty, one of which has autism, my youngest sibling. I'm the oldest. So I have plenty of experience personally dealing with children in high stress situations. I've also worked at a daycare for professional experience, plus a whole other collection of jobs that I've worked mainly for experience, diversity of experience. I've worked all the way from Bed Bath & Beyond to where I currently work, which is the Yale University Art Press, the press that I work in the Art and Architecture Division. I'm a poet and a writer who's been published in magazines and journals, and I'm actually giving a speech, or I'm speaking at a conference for Yale poets next week. I've also self-published a book or two. I'm trying on the second one to get that one published too. Um, yeah, and I think outside of those practical recommendations, um, being a poet, being a person who writes and tries to explain what does a poet do, he tries to understand his cultural circumstances, tries to put it into words. Specifically with my philosophy, which is mainly dealing with philosophy of poetry, philosophy of aesthetics, how does aesthetics fix and fit into our history? How does poetry, how does art in general, within the name of poetry, with this poetic concept, how does it motivate history? How does it move cultures? How does it both reveal and move to the next? How does poetry create but also preserve, and so on? And this is what then I'd like to get into the second portion. What I'd like to do with students that's fun is learning to investigate their language. For instance, what do you think of when you think of the color red? A lot of people have already an association, a ton of them. One that people often don't think about is that when you close your eyes, the light seeps in through your eyelids, and there's a very vague hint of the color red because there's blood in your eyelids. So if you close your eyes in the area, it's a vague association. So whatever feelings of tranquility that you have when you close your eyes, some people subconsciously associate that with red. Or, more common ones, such as like passion or fire or sun, and basically trying to learn how red as a sight through the word is an introduction to all these different characterizations. And then you question them. Do they fit? Why is it associated this way? Are there new things that we can associate with red? So that's basically that's one component of poetry. Another one is learning to write myths in a way that's captivating. People love myths because of not just the old-timey kind of connection, but also the grandeur, the sense of scope, and so on. And how do we translate these myths to our current time? So not only would like one activity be like reading myths and so on, but also learning to transform them, which is a poetic and creative act in its own right. How would I translate, say, Persephone? Oh, maybe that's a little dark, but for example, how would I translate Persephone in the modern world? How would Persephone work in like an urban city and so on? Uh, 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 is there anything that would keep me from say like resigning? Probably my grandfather. He's in good health now, but he's getting pretty old. And if he got sick, I'd probably have to resign. But other than that, I think that's why you should pick me, and why I'm a good candidate. Thanks.